Smartpen, Assistive Technology. The Smartpen assistive technology is useful with many disabilities that students may have. Dyslexia is where a student has problems identifying speech sounds and how the sounds relate to letters and words. If a student has dysgraphia, they have difficulty recognizing forms and letters and writing the letters and words. Attention deficit disorder causes a student to have difficulties maintaining attention, which leads to poor school performance. When a child can't hear or suffers from hearing loss, they can't hear a normal lesson given in a classroom. Sometimes a child may have auditory processing disorder, which is where their hearing is normal, but they have difficulty hearing and understanding speech. When a student is blind or has poor vision, they cannot read work that is handed out by the teacher. When a student has visual processing disorder, they have difficulties understanding the visual input. Short and long-term memory problems makes it difficult for students to create or retrieve memory. The Smartpen is assistive technology that can help students with these disabilities. The Smartpen is a writing tool that records spoken words, and it is linked with notes that are written on special dot paper. Smartpens help learners be more successful by allowing them to be more independent and engaged in lessons. There are so many ways a Smartpen can be used. When students are required to write notes, they can record what the teacher is saying while writing on special dot paper. The audio is synchronized with the notes, so the writer can tap on the dots that are on the paper, and that portion of the recording can be replayed. This allows the students to go back and replay the audio and make more complete notes.
I feel the way the LiveSharePen has changed my note-taking when I'm in class is I'm able to not try to rush writing down what's being said. I feel oftentimes what happens is, a teacher goes through the slides and you're just trying to capture everything that's being on the slides as well as what's being said, and you're kind of like, well, which one do I worry about? I feel with this, I can kind of find my perfect balance with it. It almost adds another form of memory, and I can go back and press play and kind of listen to what's being said in the room. People are like, what is that? What does it do? And I say, well, it's the world's smartest pen. My name is Max Mendoza. That's my LiveScribe story.
When students need the directions to assignments or assessments read to them, the directions can be recorded onto the Smartpen for the student to listen to. They can repeatedly listen to the directions as needed. If a student has difficulty with writing, the Smartpen can record their answers instead of using someone to scribe. The teacher can grade the student's work by listening to recorded answers on the Smartpen. Information can also be recorded on the pen and copied onto the special paper so that the student can use this as a study guide. If a student has difficulty taking notes due to the fact that they have trouble hearing the speaker, the Smartpen can be loaned to another student so that they can take notes for them. The student can listen to the recording later, either by plugging it into the boot of their hearing aid or any device such as a computer that will amplify the sound. For blind or students with low vision that cannot read print, instructions, lectures, and questions can be recorded and synchronized with the Smartpen by using tactile sound stickers that are added to paper. The student can locate the stickers by feel and then tap on them to listen to the recorded information. The Smartpen can be used during independent student activities. Requiring the student to record answers on the Smartpen helps the teacher check to see if the student is understanding the instruction, and it also helps keep the student on task. The teacher can adjust their instruction if needed by checking the student's recorded answers. Instructions and information can be recorded for a student to listen to while doing independent center work. This allows the teacher to work with other students and not have to be in the immediate area of the student and repeat instructions. The Smartpen is also a great tool to use when communicating between home and school. Messages can be recorded on the Smartpen for the teacher or parent. Lessons can also be recorded so the student can work at home and the parents can have access to the information and lessons. When notes are written on the special dot paper, they can be exported as PDFs or audio files. These are called pencasts. Pencasts can be played like a video recording. They can be shared through digital services such as Google Docs, Facebook, Evernote, email, and mobile devices. The Smartpen was designed using the Universal Design for Learning principles. The principles for Universal Design for Learning emphasizes instruction and services that can be used by students with the widest range of abilities. This is to give everyone equal opportunities to learn.
So what makes the Pulse Smartpen smart? For one thing, it's what's inside. It has an infrared camera at the tip which tracks everything you write or draw, and a built-in microphone that records crisp, clear sound. Inside is a computer that remembers everything you write, draw, and hear. You can play back what was recorded through the Pulse's built-in speaker or headphones. First, tap the record button on your notebook, and the Pulse Smartpen begins recording everything you write and hear. Write or draw what you need. Then tap the stop button to finish recording. Later, you can replay the audio linked to your notes by tapping on them, so you never miss a word. First, tap the record button. Never miss a word. Make your Smartpen even smarter by downloading the latest applications at livescribe.com. Pretty smart, huh?
Smartpen assistive technology for students with a wide range of disabilities. Assistive technology to be taken into adulthood to help be successful on the job. Training for users and professional development for instructors is offered online or on-site. There are ideas for use of the Smartpen also found online. With the variety of brands offered, it is best to research and listen to customer reviews of how well they have liked their Smartpens.